Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is time for the Saturday morning tap in. So let's go ahead and get this party started.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Okay, of course. Today wouldn't be a tap in if we didn't have to go with the flow. Let's go ahead and do stuff real quick and get this situated. Hey, YouTube people. YouTube's the first in the building. All right, let's get everybody else in the building. I am in La La Land today. So I am actually experiencing the tap-in on Pacific time. So 6:30 in the morning. But, for me it's really 9:30. But, yeah. Good morning, Santoy. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in, West Coast style today. All right, let me get everybody back in here and putting my technology together. While we're at it, today we are going to be our intentions a different way. So go get you some water. Go get you some water, a cup of water, and we'll talk more about what we're going to do with that water. All right? All right, let me go get Instagram. Okay, so we got you in here. Hey! All right. You already know. Okay, fantastic. Tap in. Just letting everybody else in. Okay. Yes. Technology is my friend. Hello, friend.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in. Okay. Facebook in the house. Here we are. Let's look at Instagram. Instagram in the house. Okay, almost there. Tap in. I know this is gonna work. It's gonna work. Saturday morning. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? How are we doing? How are we feeling? As Rhonda would say. Good morning, Nora. Good morning. All right, bring the Instagram up on StreamYard. Let's pray that this goes through. That's not the code. Key code. Copy that. Okay, copy. Boom. Pow. Save. Maybe up shortly on Instagram. Again, fingers crossed that it works on Instagram. If not, I'll need you to up. I think it just did it. Tap in. Fantastic. Good morning, Chandra. Good morning, Grand Rising. Yes. Ain't it grand to rise? Yes. All right, we are almost situated. I want to get Instagram on my phone so I can see the comments. How is everybody doing? So what's today? Today is Saturday, January 27th. We are here tapping in to our greatness that's within. Got some things to talk about. Lots of developments have been happening this week. So I'm glad that y'all are here so we can talk about it. And I want to know what's going on in your world, in your life. What kind of great things are you celebrating this morning? How was your week? Tell me, what are your praise reports? What are you proud of yourself about? What did you do great this week? Okay, this is not just me. This is a community where we come together and we uplift each other and we share in the goodness of each other. Where we at? All right. Bum Loves Me says, less than highly favored. Okay? And that you are. All right? Okay, I'm almost there. Instagram. If you guys are talking on Instagram, I don't see your messages just yet. I'm almost there. Sorry if I haven't greeted you. Y'all know. Okay. Let's see.
Tap in.
Megan, am I live on Instagram?
Tap in.
Am I live? Oh wait, no. I saw my picture, but I wasn't live. So Instagram, here we are. There we are. Okay, there we go. Oh, I lost Megan. There we go. Who else is here? All right, wonderful. Yes. Wrap that up.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tap in.
Good morning, Instagram. All right. If y'all see 1010 Talent typing in the chat on Instagram, that's me. That's my other, y'all know me.
Tap in.
Okay, we are almost. Hey, y'all saw that light? See that? Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. All right. Awesome. Now I can see y'all on Instagram. And I love this video that's coming through on Instagram. It looks really clear. How y'all feeling on Instagram? Good morning. Amazing Ice. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. BMW 03 Girl, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. JQ 3050. You're here. Saturday morning. You're feeling good. Light lag. I just saw that, but that's all good. Hey Maddie, welcome. Meg, awesome. Welcome. All right, let's see what's happening here. Okay, good. Okay, we're all set. Wonderful. All right. Yes, and yes. So here we are. As I said, I am in Los Angeles right now, y'all. I am here meeting with my Up Church family, understanding principles for a better life every year. Around this time, we have what is called Ministerial Development Weekend. And basically, we come here to be just spiritually fed and to fellowship. And also, I just love being able to see everybody face to face because I'm a part of the global ministry. So I'm in Brooklyn. And nice to come touch base in the home base. And so that is why I am here this weekend. I had a wonderful flight in, got a chance to do a lot of work while I was on that flight, had a nice direct flight on JetBlue, had a window seat. Where are my window seaters at? Where are my window seats? Y'all, I love a window seat. I can't do a flight without a window seat. Okay? Do it without a window seat. Yeah, so it's great. I got here on Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon. Thursday morning, I was in New York running around doing self-tapes, doing all kinds of stuff before I got a chance to leave here. Living this life to the full, living my best life and enjoying it, choosing to enjoy it, despite all of the twists and turns that happen, with technology and whatever. You know what? I make the choice to enjoy this life, really enjoy it. Good morning, Breeze. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. For those of you who are just joining us, who are new here, I am Shamika Cotton. I got this earring. I don't even need it. I am Shamika Cotton, and I am the host of Saturday Morning Tap In. I am an actor, but also I do need that earpiece. The host of Saturday Morning Tap In. And that's why I had that to cancel out the sound. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Let me turn this down. Okay, so yes, and I'm an actor as well as just, I'm a being of light, okay? That's who I am, and I'm sharing my light with other beings of light, with my family here. You all are my family, my community. Good morning, Regina. Good morning. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-ins. And every Saturday we come together to set an intention. We take this time during our weekend in the morning to set our intention for how we want our day to go, to take a moment to be intentional about this life that we are living. Luciana says, my name means light. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Light. Thank you so much for joining us. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. We are showing up as light for each other. And we set intention because we really believe that a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. Just taking the time to just breathe. So let's just take a moment to go ahead and get this party started. Hey, Neek, you right on time. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. What's up, Sue? Hey, boo. How you doing? How you doing? Keep it real. State 216. Okay, that's Cleveland. That's Cleveland in the house. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So let's just take a moment right now just to take a nice cleansing inhale together. We inhale and exhale. Recognizing that we are here in this moment. That all the power and everything that we need is right here. Let's take another cleansing inhale. We are here. And exhale. So wherever you find yourself tuning in, whether you are sitting at a desk, sitting in a chair, laying in the bed, sitting on the floor, get comfortable. Allow whatever you're sitting on or laying on, allow it to support you. That's what it is here for. Relax into it, trust into it. Release any tension that may be in your body. Let's take another cleansing inhale. And release. Letting go of any tension that may be in the body. Just checking in if there's any place where your hands are clenched or your toes or your jaw. Just check in. And we release and just breathe into it. That's all we need to do. Just breathe into it. As we take this moment to let go of anything that came before this moment, anything that we think may be coming after this moment, we let go and to be fully present in this moment. Surrendering to this moment, knowing that we are here and it's not a coincidence, that this is a divine appointment for something good. We name this time good. We name this interaction and this encounter light. Because whatever we call it, that's what it is, because that's the power that we have. Good morning, Rhonda. Good to see you again. All right. So let's see. Let me see. How are we doing, Meg? Oh, no. Are you not? Did I not set you as the admin? No, I thought you were back to being the admin. Okay. All right. Well, we're up and running now, so I guess I'll be doing that. But what you can do is when we get ready to set the intention in the journal prompt, you can still type it inside the chat, and then I can pop it up on the screen that way. But I'll highlight the comments. Thank you so much, Megan. Awesome. So I'm going to put on my glasses. Yeah, okay. Sometimes when I'm struggling to see, I be struggling to hear. What is that? What is that dynamic? Okay, for those who know, they know. Okay, sometimes if I can't see, I'm like, I can't hear you either, or I can't focus. So anyway, I'm here in Los Angeles, like I said. Some of you may have seen my announcement this week. I'm so excited. So I had already planned to come here for Ministry Development Weekend. And then I get a notice that I'll be back here in a couple weeks, really, in about a week and a half or so, for a premiere that the film I worked on last week this is actually really quick. It is going to be making its world premiere at the Pan-African Film Festival here in Los Angeles. So game night is going to be shown to the world. We get to share the wonderful story that we came together to tell. And I just trust that the story is going to be entertaining, that it's going to touch you in a wonderful way, really talking about family and friendships and how do we juggle life But we will definitely be talking more about that. Thank you so much, Breeze. Thank you, Luciana. Thank you, Lucy, for that. I'm so excited. I work with a wonderful cast. The film was written by, oh my gosh, I do know who it was written by, and it just left my Coleman. But see, the thing is, when I say Coleman, it is, oh my gosh, I'm having a moment. My glasses are on, so there's no reason for me to be having this moment as I give it a moment. So it's directed by Craig. Thank you, Craig Coleman. Thank you so much. My brain was like, what's happening? But Craig is an amazing writer. I've known Craig for many, many years. And so I was so grateful to finally be able to work with him and to take some of his wonderful writing and to just dive in and to engage with his art. So Sue was like, I know Craig. Yes. So thank you so much, Sue. I just had like a little moment juggling these time zones, but and directed by Tanya Pinkins. And so a Craig and Tanya collaboration, it makes for a really wonderful time. The story is going to take you on so many twists and turns. It is going to pull you in. Y'all are going to be like, what? Oh my gosh. So stay tuned. I'll be telling you all a lot more about Craig T. Williams. Why did I say Coleman? Because Roz Coleman. Thank you so much. Toyette. Oh, it's still early. After all these technological challenges I had this morning, I'm still kind of getting settled. Craig Williams. So sorry about that. Yes, Craig Williams. Roz Coleman is his life. I put them two together in my brain because they are this wonderful, powerful, loving, just force of artistry. But yes, Craig Williams is the writer. Thank you so much. Good morning, Miles. So I'll tell you all more about that. I'll keep sharing more on that journey. And the Pan-African Film Festival is just the first time that it is showing. So I'll keep you all posted on when it's going to make its way to other cities, and then also when it makes its way to wherever it lands. It might be on a network, it could be on a streaming platform, but first it's going to be making its rounds in the festival. So I'm really excited about that. I'm just going to take these off just for a second so that you guys can see my eyes. I think this is cool for now. We'll see. So that is that. What else is happening? Oh, okay. So I want to announce that February 25th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Save the date. February 25th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. What's happening on that date, you ask? That is going to be the date of the T3IP online digital showcase. So some of you know this whole thing, this Saturday morning tap-in all started with my internship program. What we do is every Saturday we get together during the program and we have a meeting where we talk about art, talk about what we're working on. We do some journaling, hence why we journal during Saturday morning tap-ins. And we really take a moment just to reset and reconnect. And so that's how Saturday morning tap-ins got started. And so we had 3 amazing cycles in 2023. And so we finally have the short films that the interns worked on last year in cycles 2 and 3. And we are going to show those. So right now we have 2 short films, okay? And we have 2, I'll call them kind of like spec commercials, right? And I am so excited. And I'm just so proud of the T3IP interns. T3IP, for those who don't know, stands for the 1010 Talent Internship Program. So it's T3IP for short. And so it's going to be online, just how I always do everything, right? We have it on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, because we're going to be using StreamYard, which is the platform that we use to stream to multiple platforms. So you'll be able to check out the showcase wherever you tune in for Shamika Chronicles shenanigans. But those are going to be shenanigans of the highest order. We'll have a brief like introduction. We'll have the short films, we'll have the commercials, we'll have the artist talk back so that you all can talk to the artists, talk to the filmmakers, talk to the actors, directors, talk back to them, talk about their process, ask questions. We'll have a few special guests who will be joining us. And then we'll also have some giveaways. We'll have some giveaways. So stay tuned. If you're just joining me, I don't know where you may be joining this Saturday morning tap in, what platform you're engaging with the show on. So Instagram, Shamika Chronicles, YouTube, Shamika Chronicles, Facebook, Shamika Chronicles. So that's where you can find out everything and stay up to date on everything that's going on. I'm really active on Instagram and keeping things posted on there, Instagram and Facebook. But for live streams, I'm always on YouTube. So speaking of that, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to Shamika Chronicles on YouTube, and then turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I go live and every time that I have something to share. Because I'm already telling you, y'all know that we did the 300 list, right? Let me tell you, that 300 list is already on and popping. So much is already happening. I have so many things that are in development for this year already. And when it's time to talk about them, I cannot wait to share them with you. But yeah, when you all tune in and join in for the Saturday morning tap-ins and follow me on Instagram, you really kind of get that front row seat to seeing all that's going on, and you get to keep up to speed with everything. So what intention do you all want to set today? I have one. Of course, y'all know me. I always have something. I have something that I'm offering to the pot of intention. But what intention would you like to also contribute to the intention circle? Sue says, haven't done mine yet, but I will. I know you will. And you can get to it whenever you get to it. It took me a little while to finally be able to do it. So I trust that you will do it. You will just continue to hold the intention and to continue to contemplate it. And one day you will find that, oh my gosh, I just finished my 300 list. But yes, it was such a wonderful journey to do that with you all at the end of last year. It was really, really wonderful. All right. So we have some intentions coming in. We have joyfulness from Bum Loves Me. Thank you so much. We got joyfulness. Just make a note of that, Megan. That will be one of our intentions. What other intentions would you all like to set for today? All right. Gratefulness. Yes, make a note of that, Megan. Awesome. That's another wonderful one. That's a good one. Truth. All right. Oh, let me Shamika, are you making a note? Yes, I know that Megan's going to put them on the screen, but sometimes I like to have them here too. So this is really, really, really great. So last week, let me just check the time because I'm in a different setup. So my clocks are in different places and I'm like, okay, so I'm watching the time. Let's set our intention. Then I'm going to tell the story about what happened this week. And we're going to get back to talking about, last week we were talking about what is your pattern for success? Did you all think about that some more? For those who are just joining us, pattern for success. Do you know what your pattern for success is? What are the things that you find happen before you experience success, or before you experience a goal that you've been working towards, or before you experience something good, right? Like, what were the things that lined up? It's like, oh my gosh, this happens to be a good day. Have you figured that out? Have you given more thought to it? Last week, I talked about how mine was really immersing myself feeding my imagination with the goal or the desire that I want. The second was being clear on what it is, being able to state what it is. What is that thing that I desire, right? Being very specific. And then number 3 was movement, right? Remember, I had went to dance class, just having movement. Whenever I have movement in my life, it always ends up being a very magical time. And magical things happen. So we will continue to talk about that, but let's go ahead and get these intentions started. And so, like I said, we're doing something new today. I said to get your water, because I'm in a hotel. You can't be doing candles. I mean, I guess you could because nobody's here, but I want us to open up the conversation to understand that all these things are just tools. You really don't need anything, right? What do I always say? It's in the breath. It is in the breath. All you need is your breath. That's where your power is. I do like having my candle because, like I said, the aromatherapy of it, I smell it and it allows me to breathe, and just takes a second to breathe. But all you really need is your breath to set your intention. So that's what we're going to be doing today, using our breath. But also, I want to talk to you guys. Have you ever supercharged your water with your intention? Put some hearts in the chat if you know what I mean about supercharging your water with intention. That's another thing that you can do to set your intention. And also, like I said, it makes sure that you do that other thing that you need to be doing, is drinking water. Right? Do y'all see that all these things really lead back to taking care of your body temple, breathing, and drinking water? Yes. Brees says, yes. So Brees, you know about this. You know about using water to set your intention. All right. So basically what you do is you just hold your water. And when we think about intentions, we can think about them as feelings, right? As a vibration. And think about it as if you're sending that vibration from your heart, right? Or it's just vibrating through your body, and you're focusing that thought, and you're just sending that energy to your water. Now, some people will say you got to have a special kind of water. It doesn't have to be purified. It has to come from the Alps. Just get some water. Okay? Just drink some water, y'all. Okay. Be grateful that you have water that you can drink. So any water will do. All right. And so the intention that I am adding to the pot for today is focus. Focus. That is our intention. But what are we focusing on? We're focusing on the good. Focusing on good. We're bringing our awareness to all things good. All right, Megan, you have all of the intentions ready to put them on the screen. You got it? All right, let's have a look at it. Let's see them on the screen. All right, hold on. Okay, so I need to, let's see. Once Megan types them in there, and then we'll go ahead and take a moment to set our intention. I'll tell you guys a little story that I can now tell. Am I freezing on Instagram a lot? Because it looks like I'm freezing a lot on my phone that I see Instagram on. So Megan, you're saying I am freezing a lot on Instagram? Oh, Marriott Bonvoy. Oh. I was trying to connect to high-speed internet access, and I feel like I'm having not high-speed internet access, although I'm on my cell phone right now. Let's see. Okay, hold on one second. Instagram. Let's see what happens. If I, let's go back to Instagram. Let's see what happens. Okay, great. I'm freezing on you. All is well. Thank you so much for that. Bum loves me. That just means that this Wi-Fi that I pay for is about to be free, because it's not high speeding. Okay, it's not high speeding Wi-Fi. But this is really great because I am learning how to take this show on the road, and what are the things that I need to consider in order to be able to do what I do anywhere. So I thank God for these learning moments, so that I can learn how to have a show wherever I go. So thank you so much for that. I'm freezing on YouTube. All right, y'all. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you to those who are just joining us. Hey, Hubert, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We are about to set our intention, the intentions that we are setting for today. We are going to use our water. And so the joyfulness, we forgot to put focus on there, Megan. If we can add that on there as well. That was the one I added. Thank you so much. All right. So wherever you are, let's just take a moment to center ourselves. I'm going to pop that up real quick in 1 second. Finding your feet, if you're sitting in the chair, comfortably on the floor, just finding some stillness. Megan, are you going to type? Nope. Okay, let's see. I'll type it in there. So we're going to do joyfulness, gratefulness, truth, and focus. Great. Awesome. I'm going to just put those up on the screen. All right. Boop. Awesome. Hopefully I spelled everything right. All right, so let's just take a moment to center ourselves. And first, let's just bring up a feeling of peace in our bodies and affirm, all is well. All is well. And if you need to, you can put your hand over your heart and just breathe into that space. All is well. And in this place of peace, we set our intention for joy. We call up joy. Let there be joy today. Let there be joy today. Let us look about our day and look on the things that we go through today with a sense of joy. Give us joyful eyes, joyful thoughts, joyful feelings, joyful words. We set our intention to be joy. And if you have your water, you can feel free just to hold your cup or your glass of water and just have the thought or the vision of sending that energy from your heart through your hands to your water. Joy. We set the next intention for gratefulness. We stir up a feeling of gratitude in our hearts and our minds. I am grateful. And just breathe into it. I am grateful. You may want to call to mind something that you're grateful for. And usually when we think of grateful and gratitude and we say, I am grateful, and we call up things, we just start to feel it in our bodies and our minds. I am grateful. We set the next intention on truth. Let the truth be revealed. And today, the truth that we are all good. The truth that we have everything we need. That is the truth. The truth that we are healthy, whole, and complete. The truth of our beings. Truth. Let us walk in integrity and authenticity. Walk in our truth. Let our truths be accepted. And may we be accepting of others' truth. And then lastly, our intention is one of focus. Focusing on the good. Focusing on the good. And that ties into truth, the truth that all is well. Focusing on things working out the way you desire them or better. What you desire or better. Focusing on the good. Focus. And now with your water, just holding that vibration, let's drink in those intentions that we have set. Charging our water, joy, gratitude, truth, focus. And as you're drinking your water, just knowing that all of that energy, you're taking it in, you're imbibing that intention. All right. So if somebody asks you, did you drink water today? You can say, yes, I did. And I set my intention. All right. So this week, first of all, last week, I talked to you guys. I told you how I had been wanting to have an early morning dance class and or early morning one-on-one dance class. And pause. Robin, you like my sweater? Hi, Robin. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Y'all, Robin gave me the sweater last week. It was a gift. And so I'm rocking it. Hi, boo. Welcome. Welcome, Demetrius. Welcome, Freckle Face Shelly. Welcome, Gustavo Niner Gold, to your Saturday morning tap in. Okay. But anyway, so we are... I wanted to have an early morning dance class, a one-on-one dance class, because I had been feeling like I wanted to express more energy throughout my whole body, right? My body just was like, I want to do more. My life force energy was calling for me to experience more of it. I had already started working out, and usually after my workout with my trainer, I have all this energy, like my endorphins, and like I'm ready to dance. So I was like, man, I really would like to have a dance class, but after my workout. And since my workout's like at 5:30, that means that my dance class would have had to start. I would have wanted it to start at like 7:30 in the morning, right? And so I understand mornings are for a very special select group of people who can do mornings, right? I wasn't always this way. What's up, Meek Meek? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. And so I wanted to do it. And so I had a friend, she's actually a soror, one of my sorors, Janae. She had reached out to me just to say, you know, Happy New Year, check in. And I was like, Janae, if you were here in New York, I know that you would be so down to be my choreographer for my one-on-one dance class. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm actually going to LA. So what I did was I scheduled a session with her. And so I had my very first one-on-one dance class yesterday, and it was amazing. I'll share some of the highlights. But it was just a lot of fun. It really fed my soul, fed my body. It was good to fellowship and to just get together and to connect with a sense of play and fun and joy. And so I highly recommend 10 out of 10 that if you can, just get up and dance and move your body in whatever capacity that you can, right? We all don't have the same capacity in our body. But what is for us to do is to take whatever energy we have and use it and circulate it, right? And express it. So I highly recommend, like I said, 10 out of 10. But I wasn't sure how it was going to happen. I just had this idea, this little silly idea, but I focused on it and I made it happen. So I was very, very proud of myself. So last week we talked about our patterns for success. And I didn't want to share this last week because I was like, I need to make sure I do it first. So as I said, so my pattern, just to repeat for those who are just joining us, immersing myself, feeding my imagination, right? Either watching things or allowing myself to be inspired consistently, having my imagination turned on and activated. The second is being clear, being able to state clearly what I want. What is it? A lot of times I found that I was like, I kind of want this and I want that. I want this, I want that. But you want to have specificity. And then the third thing was to get some movement of some sort, right? So we know that I had, I got my movement going on, right? I got my regular workout regimen that I do. So we got the movement. So a few months ago, okay, it wasn't a few, okay, it was probably around maybe November, around November. I was doing a workshop with Tectonic. They have this thing called the Movement Institute. It's where the Moment Institute. Yo, me remembering things this morning is fantastic. I'm gonna speak life. It's fantastic. I'm gonna allow myself to have some grace. But yeah, so the Moment Work Institute is where we develop plays using moment work. It's a technique that was founded by Tectonic Theater, Moises Kaufman, and their creative team. And so I happened to be doing a workshop. We were developing a new piece called Casa Cushman, led by Lee Fondakowski. And he wrote this amazing, amazing play about Charlotte Cushman, who started an artist community in Rome, American actor, but moved, I believe she had moved to Rome and had a lot of success there. I think it was Rome, and just all over London and everywhere. And while working on that play for the week, I got a chance to collaborate with some really amazing artists. And one of the artists was Anye. And I don't know Anye's last name, but Anye is this amazing actor. She is a tour de force. I first saw her. I totally fanned out when I first saw her when I saw her the second time, because the first time I saw her was in Chicken and Biscuits on Broadway. She played the daughter. I forget her character's name, but I totally fanned out. And when I saw her, that she was going to be working with us on Casa Cushman in the workshop. So anyway, one day I was in the workshop and they were like, so tell us what you are up to. And I talked about my wonderful internship program. Like, that's what I was working on. That's what I was focused on. And as we were leaving rehearsal that day, she was like, oh my gosh, I love what you're doing. And so I told her that we were working on our short films at the time. And so she asked me, so do you consider yourself to be like a producer actor or an actor producer? And I was like, I consider myself to be an actor producer because I like to create work that I want to be in, right? My first thing is being an actor, right? To be doing. But where I also find joy is creating that work for me to be in. So we were just walking, we were leaving rehearsal, y'all. And this is so vividly clear in my mind. And I'd say that is vividly clear because a lot of times I'm just going and going and going. And sometimes it's just like some things, they don't stick out. But this moment specifically stuck out in my mind. So we were walking from rehearsal and just having conversation. And she says, so, well, what kind of work do you want to do? Because I was saying how like the work that I really want to do, I'm not having the opportunity yet, or I'm just now getting some of those roles, right? But I want to do other things. And she says, well, what kind of work do you want to do? And I was like, I want to work on shows, like The Handmaid's Tale. I want to do stuff like the Walking Dead franchises. I love Black speculative fiction. I love those kinds of things. I love sci-fi. I love suspense, right? And I was very, very clear. And so she was like, oh, okay, I could see that. I understand that, right? And so we finally got to her car and she went on her way to go home. But there was a moment right after our path split that I said, wait a minute, Shamika, you just answered the question clearly. Because there have been times in the past where people have asked me, Shamika, well, what do you want? What kind of projects do you want to work on? I have some things that I have the opportunity to create work. So what can I kind of create for you? And I remember that when I had the opportunity to answer those questions, that I was a little bit all over the place, right? It wasn't very specific. And I recognized in that moment, I said, oh my gosh, I was very clear about what I wanted. And I was proud of myself. And that's all I thought about. I just was so proud of myself. Like, Shamika, you did it. You answered the question. And so cut to now I'm just going home, right? Going home. I get home. I look at my Instagram, and I'm sorry, y'all. I see that we're freezing and flickering, but just bear with me. I look at my Instagram, and I have a message from Chad. Chad is someone who I met on We Audition. Y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know I love We Audition. It's a wonderful community of actors where we show up for each other in our audition and prepping process for getting ready for our classes or auditions, whatever you need. It's a wonderful actor community. So Chad sends me a message and she says, Shamika, I'm working on this amazing podcast. It's a story, right? It's like a narrative story. And it's about this, it's a sci-fi podcast is all she says. And we want to know, and they're looking for someone to be a part of it. And I'm wondering if you would be interested. And I said, what? So do you guys understand what I just said? Did y'all catch that? Put some hearts in the chat. Did you just catch the pattern happened? Did you catch it? So not only did I just get straight up offer to be a part of a sci-fi narrative podcast. When you are clear about what you want, at least for me, like this is my pattern of success. But there is something about just being specific with the infinite. Have you all ever heard that before? You got to be specific with the infinite. Know what you want. And it was no coincidence that at that moment in after the conversation, that Spirit stopped me and said, Shamika, I just want you to know you just hit the nail on the head. You just became very clear. And then the confirmation came. And I'm telling you, when I looked at the timestamp on when that message came through, it was like within the hour. Now, I'm not telling you that. Okay, great. I think I was frozen. Now, I'm not telling you that to say, okay, this is how fast things will happen for you, but it can. Things happen as fast as you allow it to happen, as fast as you are willing to believe, right? Confirmation, Meek. Exactly. Thank you, William Finnegan. Yes, thank you. Specific with the infinite, Rhonda. Straight up offer, not even an audition. But get this, it was an award-winning writer. And the name of the podcast is called Derelict. This podcast, y'all, is so good. I was so honored to be asked to come to the party and play with the character. And this character is exactly what I had in mind when I'm thinking of those shows, these characters that have these really complex mental twists. You guys are going to hear me in rare form on Derelict. And I'll let you all know when you can catch my episode. But before my episode airs, you can find it. If you go to derelictpodcast.com, you can find out more about the podcast. But basically, it's about this deep sea mission. A door is discovered on the ocean floor. So a team is sent down 19,000 feet below sea level to find out what is behind that door or what's under that door on the ocean floor. So this big corporation sends down this excursion and basically they fuck around to find out. Okay. Hey, that's what happened. Y'all know what happens. Some doors, Pandora's box. So it is so good, so suspenseful. The quality of the audio, sound effects and the music and the acting, it's spectacular. I would say that I wish that I could see it, but the quality of the audio is so good that I see it so clear. The characters are so clear in my imagination. I can see the ship that they're on. So the first season of the podcast was called Fathom. So that's the prequel to Derelict, which is season 2. Y'all get into it. And so I had to set up my at-home recording studio. I got footage of that. I'll share that with you all. Time is going, so let us continue to journey on, because we had to do our journaling portion. But yes, you all, so I share that with you for whoever will receive it, whoever it's for, right? Okay, feed your imagination, immerse yourself, right, in that thing that you desire, right? One thing that I was doing though also, okay, and this is an out of the blue thing, I don't know why, I just felt the need to be doing this. What I had been doing was reading books and recording them. I kid you not, y'all. I kid you not. I had, just for some reason, it was on my heart that I wanted to read books and record them. So I was already doing that. Are y'all, put some hearts and some fires. Somebody catch it. I was already doing it. So the already doing it, the immersing part, is what's making you a vibrational match. And we're going to talk more about the not waiting for someone to give you an opportunity to do what you love next week. Okay? We're going to tap back into that because that is important. I was already doing it. So of course, now I'm vibrating on the level that the person that happens to have a narration project is like, oh, so Shamika comes to mind. So immerse yourself or be doing, okay? Feed your imagination. Be specific about what you want. What you want, write it down. Get clear, okay? And then move something, okay? So that is my story for today. I can see that Bum Loves Me has already put numbers in the chat for our journal prompt. We are still working our way through 100 days of gratefulness. And so let's see if we have that number available. Yeah, I felt like that number was familiar. We already did that one. So give me a number between 31 and 99. Come on, give me another number. We have prompts for each day, each number. So you all pick another number. That one we already have. So Meek, you said I'm speaking into your existence. Shelton Mom 15. Okay. Receive it. Okay. The thing is, when I'm having these conversations, these are also conversations that I'm like, I'm grateful to have the lessons now. But had I known this before, I don't know. I'm just saying. So that's why I share it. I share it with y'all right now. All right. So Breeze said, okay, hold on. Let me check. I'm going to check Shelton Mom 15 because she's never done one. I know we have one from Breeze. And then I'm going to go back to Breeze and then I'll go back to Bum Loves Me. All right. So Shelton Mom, Meek has never done one. So let's check that number first. It's available. 38. 38 it is. Here we go. You ready, Megan? Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Shamika, quit playing yourself. You better put on those spectacles. All right. Here's the journal prompt for today. What did not exist 10, 30, 50 years ago that is now a regular part of your daily life? That's a nice, interesting question to ponder on our journal. What did not exist 10, 30, 50 years ago that is now a regular part of your daily life? Now, it can be, here's some ideas: food, education, system, people, places, things, internet, whatever. What did not exist 10, 30, 50 years ago that is now a regular part of your life? I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Remember, as always, the prompt gets us down on the page, but here we journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you answer the prompt immediately, just keep writing to see what else wants to come out through you. We are journaling. Now we begin. We're journaling 10 minutes, 30 seconds. 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Let's get it. Okay. So this is from Shelter Mom 15. We are, Kwani is here. Good morning, Kwani. I'm not sure if you're still here. You came in a little bit earlier. Welcome to the Saturday morning. We are journaling. We are journaling. I see that I am frozen. It's okay. I'm going to be at peace with it. 10 years ago, that was 2014. 30 years ago. What was 30 years ago? Oh, really? Is that right? 94? 1994. 50 years ago. 1974. Just putting that out there for those who needed somebody to do the math for them. 24, 1994, or 1974. Ooh, my Wi-Fi signal is low. You're here, Kwame. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in, everyone. We are at the journaling portion of our show. What did not exist 10, 30, 50 years ago that is now a regular part of your life? Food, education, health system, technology, etc. And don't judge it. If you just let whatever wants to come out, just let it come out. Could be totally off topic. Just let it out. Welcome to those who are just joining us on Instagram. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. We are journaling. 4 minutes to go. Kendra, welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. I hope you're doing well. We are journaling, pondering the prompt. What did not exist 30, 50 years ago that has now become a regular part of your daily life? Bruce Leroy. Yes, kiss my Converse. Okay. Hmm. There we go. I'm back. I was frozen. Now I'm defrosted. To go. Really? I don't know. Why did you write that? But I'm going to write it. Fifty left. We're wrapping it up. Yes. 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 Oh, yes, Shelter Mom. I see that. Yes. And the buzzer is going off. Okay, I see that I'm first. Let's see if we can do the wrap up. Will we have it? Okay. I think, okay, great. We are back. We are back. Oh, okay. So let's see if we can make our way through the wrap up for today. So you all, how was your journaling session? How was your journaling session? I have to admit that I kept getting distracted by my fluctuating Wi-Fi signal. So I wrote that down on my list. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for technology. I'm grateful for the internet. That is definitely something that at least in 1994, I don't think we really had the internet. I think was dial-up even starting in 94? I don't even recall. Definitely not in 1974, because those were the different years. Let's see. So Shelton Mom 15 said, I use YouTube now because 20 years ago we didn't have the internet as such. Since we're all on it right now, we use it all the time. I have my podcast, but yeah, I just started to list a few things. But one thing that I realized for me was that I recognized within myself that writing this down gives me things to be grateful for. Definitely to be for, and things where I can just check myself to see where am I, like with technology. Can you choose to be frustrated about the technology and about Wi-Fi going in and out? Access. But how about Amazon Prime? I mean, I'm just saying, the fact that I can just order something and it shows the next day. Do you realize how privileged we have that kind of thing? Or I can just drive up the street to Target. Like these different things that we have that were not available, but now they are. So they're definitely opportunities to be grateful for. Rhonda, you say you are amazed at what came to mind. Yeah. Anything you want to share? I'm really curious because you're a writer, so I know all kinds of things come to mind for you. So I'm really curious, something that might be a good aha moment for all of us. But I'll wait a second because I know that there's a slight lag. But you all, thank you all so much for joining and journeying through this Saturday morning tap in, West Coast style. Next weekend, I'll be back in New York. So I'll be back in my normal environment. Rhonda said, 50 years ago today, I was in my mother's womb. Okay. Yes. And do you not use yourself every day? Show up every day? Bree said, my confidence, come on. My confidence didn't exist 10 years ago. 10 years later, it's shining through. Come on. And she's walking in it, walking in that confidence. Breeze, Rhonda, thank y'all so much for sharing that. Shelter Mom, thank you for sharing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, I'm going to go to these workshops that are going to be happening soon here for Upchurch. But thank you all, like I said, for joining us this week. And I will see y'all next Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 Pacific. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Shamika Chronicles. All right. And until then, I'll see you out on social media on Instagram, and I'll be chatting and sharing stuff with you. All right. See y'all next week. Bye.